So just about a month ago, you guys wrapped the Night and Day Festival, which, first of all, 7 sold-out shows consecutively at the Brixton Academy. Wow. Not to mention it broke a record. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So now that you've done that, do you have your sights set on any other Guinness World Records that you want to break? Longest guitar solo to find out
Let's have a think about that.
what it'll take.
I think we've definitely got our sights set on bringing Night and Day to different places.
I know, I saw that you tweeted that bringing it beyond excited to bring it in the near future. So near as in like how soon?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Okay. I would do it. I would be the sacrificial lamb just so you guys could find out.
No, I think we're figuring it out at the moment.
Okay.
But it's a lot of fun and it's very rewarding. But it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But back home in London, in Brixton, we had some of our favourite artists playing. We had Robin, we had Sampha, who's playing with us today in Chicago. We had
Kalela, we had lots of people. We wrote a long list. Cat Power, one of my favourites. We wrote a long list of people that we really admired and that we would love to invite to come and play, and a few of them said yes. And Night and Day is just a way for us to put on a bigger show and invite musicians that we love and collaborate with them. And in this time in Brixton, we worked a lot with the local charities, especially with youth, ways to get them into creativity and just things like that. And that was really fun to get into more like charity work. And yeah, we want to bring it to more places and hopefully to the US soon.
Yes, that's what I wanted to hear. That was really what I was getting at. If you haven't seen the mini documentary on Night and Day, it's amazing. And I love all the angles with the charity and your friends coming to help you out, because as we've learned, it's not easy to put on a festival. Fire Festival. Did you hear about in the Bahamas over the weekend? All right, so Ja Rule wanted to put on a luxury festival for rich people.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah. So they didn't really know that the island in the Bahamas that they wanted to have it at, they would have to actually build stages and accommodations. So basically a bunch of people flew down there from Miami this weekend to be greeted with tents flat on the mud and cheese sandwiches, I think. So I think they're going to give it another go next year. So look out for that. Do you have any tips for Ja Rule and crew now that you're professionals?
Ooh. Maybe pick your island better.
Yeah, that's a solid advice. Maybe a weekend too late. But now that you've planned and curated and played your own festivals, has that changed your experience playing other festivals?
I think, yes. Do you know what one of the scariest things is meeting artists that you have loved and respected from afar. Me and Romy once got in a massive argument because we saw Queens of the Stone Age walk past us at a festival, and I was like, Romy, go and speak to Josh. Go and speak to him. She's like, no, you go and speak to him. It's really scary, but doing those Night and Days, we had to host all of these people, and we love them, and it kind of just it helped us break through a barrier of just being kind of a bit awkward and a bit afraid. But playing festivals, you just have to give up quite a lot of control, and we're control freaks, so that's difficult. But it's kind of nice as well at the same time. We just did Coachella, and we were playing before Radiohead.
Yeah, we saw it on the stream. We were watching.
Yeah.
We were Coachella-ing here in Chicago.
And there was a lot of, we couldn't bring our full show there, which was frustrating at first, but kind of great because we had to be a lot more resourceful. Yeah, I love playing festivals.
Good. You'll happen to be playing another one here in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come pretty soon here. I'd like to hit a couple questions. You have fan clubs all over the world, and I'd like to shout out specifically the XX Tour, who is just the biggest group of people from all over the place who have some questions for you. Specifically, Eva is curious what your favorite documentary is. Probably besides your own, I would imagine.
Favorite documentary probably is, there's a Depeche Mode one called 101, which is amazing. And it's them touring in the US, and they bring some kids with them, some like young teenagers, young attractive teenagers that come on the road with them, and it's amazing. If you haven't seen it, I recommend it.
That's on my list. Jamie, Rami, do either of you have one?
Oh. I was like settling that was the great answer.
Okay, moving on. A lot of people had this question. I don't typically like to ask it, but do you have a favorite song off of I See You?
Yes. It changes like weekly, but I think my favorite is a song called Replica. We don't play it live at the moment, but I hope we will. But that song came together, we wrote it and recorded it in LA. And it's one of my favorites.
A lot of people wanted to know why you aren't performing that one live. So it is going to happen? Maybe.
Yes, we should try it today.
Awesome. There you go. Hopefully you guys will be at the Aragon tonight.
I'd just like to point out Oliver and I's face were like, ah. Hope we Jamie making promises.
Maybe. He said maybe. All right, and lastly, what are the lock screens on your phones?
Yeah. Jamie, do you want to show yours?
Come on, Jamie.
Definitely needs to show his after that promise he made.
Is it like Grumpy Cat or something?
No, it's one of my best friends. She took a selfie, and I think she would kill me if I showed you what that was.
Really? Oh, is there nudity? We're cool with nudity.
I can't do it.
Okay. We respect your privacy immensely. Do either of the other two of you want to share? You guys all share one phone.
I've got
Makes sense.
Wolfgang Tillman's picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Inspiring.
Boring.
No.
No, it's not a fun selfie, but Romy?
I have a picture of my fiance.
Oh. Tell Hannah we said hi.
Oh, thanks.